Mir wird gesagt, dass ich die Welt retten kann. Alles, was ich dafür tun muss, ist nachhaltige und faire Produkte kaufen. Aber das ist eine Lüge.
Sustainability is a vital part of our strategy.
Nachhaltigkeit ist sexy.
Gewinnmaximierung steht an oberster Stelle.
But all they care about is money. Money, money, money. Big, huge money.
Die Verantwortung für Nachhaltigkeit wird auf die Konsumentinnen und Konsumenten übertragen.
Ich verstehe mich auch nicht als Konsument. Ich bin ein Mensch und ein Bürger.
Katrin Hartmann ist die Expertin für Greenwashing und Nachhaltigkeit.
Es gibt kein nachhaltiges Palmöl, weil das nur da wächst, wo vorher Regenwald war.
Ich sehe hier Desaster und auf der anderen Seite schupfen wir irgendeine Schokolade rein und denken wir, ja, das eine hat mit dem anderen nichts zu tun. Ne?
Ini untuk membunuh masyarakat di Indonesia.
I buy fair trade coffee because the alternative is what? Bastard coffee.
Everything is green, eh?
This is also...
Oh, this is even more green, eh?
In what way is it green? Is it organic?
This is less toxic.
It's by no means hopeless. Proposals may be worthwhile. Follow the proposal, but reject the propaganda.
Der bleibt stehen. Was? Ist doch ein schöner, romantischer Ort.
Was machen wir jetzt?
The United States will withdraw from the Paris Climate Accord, so we're getting out.
This is my home. This is where I grew up. I want to see this place safe. I can't breathe this air.
My administration is putting an end to the war on coal. Have clean coal, really clean coal, and making America wealthy again.
Well, hello. There's too many people dying. So, one man will not bring back the dirty energy of the past.
What better time to be born than now? What better time to be alive than now? Because this generation, the people in this room right here, we get to change the course of history.
Was sagt ihr euren Enkelkindern? Irgendwann.
It is past time to go to renewable sources of energy. And this is one battle we must win.
This is not a party issue. This is a people's issue.
We must do, and we can do, and that we will do.
We can create a planet that will be healthy and habitable for our children.
Die dümmste aller Visionen wäre zu glauben, man könne alles so lassen, wie es ist.
The United States under the Trump administration will continue to be the cleanest and most environmentally friendly country on earth. Will be the cleanest.
There's just a lot that we got to do.
Seeds are so crafty.
The diversity in our seed stocks is as endangered as a panda or a polar bear right now.
Seeds are living embryos. They do have a lifespan. All 38 generations, all this energy comes down into this seed. You get a hold of it.
We need to protect our seeds. We need to save our seeds. And we need to plant them for the survival of our communities and survival of our mom.
A genetically modified seed is the sorcerer's apprentice. We have the capacity to start all this stuff, but we don't have the capacity to stop it.
threat is there to plant our seeds. We're the custodians of this knowledge in the corn. And how dare others take it away?
The seed that we use to grow our food is owned by chemical companies, by pesticide and pharmaceutical companies.
They are spraying things at night while we're sleeping. My 2 daughters wake up with blood-soaked pillows.
I just want to stop the poisoning. Bring a baby into the world that's got to get cut open right away.
The future of Hawaii is all at stake. Say something or die.
What these companies talk about patenting seed.
We need to protect the diversity and freedom of life. Give seed its own freedom so that we as humans can have our freedom.
Sweet?
What's it taste like?
Tastes terrible. Does it taste bad?
Yeah.
أنا واحدة من ضحايا الحرب والإرهاب والاستعباد الجنسي. فقدت 18 شخص من عائلتي بين القتل والسبي. هوايك شيت مبهو أسالونا كيفك مو كيفهم قالك يتعتش فيك بس بكم شبر قالك أتشكو وجناوان تمد بيه خاص بهي بينن.
What do you hope to give to the Yazidi people?
I would like to see justice.
I would like to draw to the attention of honorable members the presence in the gallery of Ms. Nadia Murad Bazi.
How did you manage to escape?
Will you ever go back to your village?
And when you think about the men who raped you, what do you want to happen to them?
Did you at any point try to talk to them?
Did you try to resist? Could you tell him no?
They killed your mother as well, I think.
I imagine there's also moments that you just want to stop and lead a normal life, right?
What happened to the women? What happened to you?
How do you deal with all of it?
All of us, Miss Nadia Murad.
ایران تو بدون نبستنگه خواه کچمت شتب سر مهادی ایران بدون زنگه 3200 کچکو جنو زاروکی من هیشه دست وانده فإذا كان قطع الرؤوس وسبي النساء واغتصاب الأطفال ونزوح الملايين لم يحرككم فمتى ستحركون؟
السريع السريع عايش يا شباب
هذا بابا طلعوا انت طلعتوا انت رفقاته بابا ورفقاته
صار لك شيء؟ يعني انت تخيل انت بيتك في بيتك ما تحس ان البنايه كلها عطب من اول للسادس. لكن المشكله ما هي عليك، المشكله على اللبنان. يعني ما في محل تبعتهم عليه. هنا هو خرجي ضاين اكثر شيء. كله ضاين والله. فكرنا ليالي نحن والشباب سوينا بركه انه جاز هون هون حاصرنا انه في عنا سبب. هذا ولا بناكل بتعرف ياكل.
لا
يا
Dans les zones de conflit, les batailles se passent sur le corps des femmes.
The people of Eastern Congo, particularly the women of Eastern Congo, have to believe that the military is there for them, not to be an opportunity for abusing them.
Je suis témoin d'atrocités de masse commises sur le corps des femmes et contre les femmes. Et je ne peux pas rester les bras croisés.
The legendary Dr. Denis Mukwege is a two-time Nobel Peace Prize nominee and one of the bravest people I have ever known. Faites vite!
But I don't think any of us can ever appreciate fully what he has meant, not only to the women.
Nous sommes devenus la capitale mondiale de viol à cause de cette guerre.
Il y a des femmes que j'opérais pour la deuxième, voire même la troisième fois.
Les femmes avaient besoin de justice.
Il y a une ligne tournaise à un massacre. À côté d'un viol, c'est plus que ça.
Nous voyons ce que même un œil de chirurgien ne peut pas s'habituer de voir. Chaque femme violée, je l'identifie à ma femme. Chaque mère violée, je l'identifie à ma mère. Et chaque enfant violé, je l'identifie à mes enfants. Comment pouvons-nous nous taire?
私の名前はソニータ。アフガニスタンからの難民としてこの町に暮らしている。夢はラッパーになり大きなステージに立つこと。
مایکل جکسون و ریانا. تو چی میدونی از سرنوشت من؟ من فردام روشنه، نخون غم من.
I'm a rapper.
I'm a rapper.
でも家族は会ったこともない男と結婚しろと私に言う。
اونا منو میخوام، پسر مثلا منو میخره.
به خاطر 5 میلیون داری این کارو میکنی؟
مجبورم. شب اگر بچه آدم نون نداشته باشم آدم به دوزی بیرون میشه.
شبستر میپوشش دیگه.
یه به خاطر چاق رامپول می بیچاره کنی بدبخت کنی که
یاده همه رو تلسم قربت تمشه شکسته میشه سفره خیلی حشانه دیگه.
世界中の映画祭で観客の心を奪ったドキュメンタリー。家族のために結婚を強いられる魂のラッパーソニータは歌い、自らの運命を変えていく。ソニータ。
He's a man who is so brave. That's why he was able to do something that is unique in the history of mankind. A victorious general who abolished his own army, surrounded by powerful enemies.
We were able, because of the abolishment of the army, to create an army of teachers and of students in Costa Rica.
We don't have an army, and that means we don't have to be afraid of the army.
The United States channeled all the money to support the Contras, to
to support civil wars. So therefore the United States is accountable for almost 30 years of bloodshed in Central America.
We must stay on the offensive, and we must be relentless.
We will be relentless in defense of our citizens.
We don't want to participate in wars. We want to develop pacific ways of solving conflicts.
Countries need a vision to follow, that everybody gets involved and will work for the same ideas.
There are 1 billion people who have no access to clean water. And with a tiny percentage of military spending, we could bring potable water to everybody on this planet.
"幼少時は神童と呼ばれながら精神を病んで11年の闘病生活。そこから奇跡の復活を遂げたピアニストデイビッド・ヘルフゴット。彼の日常は生きる喜びに満ち溢れている。
Every day when I look at him, my heart sings. Didn't you like the nice words I just said?
天性のピアニストと運命のパートナーギリアン。
Just live in this world, just like a child in the good sense of that word.
Enjoy, enjoy, genieße den Moment, ja, das ist wirklich toll, ja.
Difficult. You've got to be brave, you've got to be courageous. There's a big world out there. It's trying for the world.
Come and have a look. Just leave that alone, darling. How about this?
Life is a journey, not a destination.
Oh,
Enjoy
come on,
it.
David,
Scottish.
映画「シャイン」のモデルとなった天才ピアニストと奇跡的な夫婦愛を描いたドキュメンタリー。デイビッドとギリアン、響き合う二人。
For people who have money or who give aid, they feel good that they're helping. Aid leads to more aid and more aid and more aid and less independence of the people that are receiving aid.
The earthquake happened almost 3 years ago now, and there's still free rice.
As if they didn't want the Haitians to stand up for themselves. Do you see what I mean?
Give now, and lives will be saved.
The laws and the institutions and the policies do not allow them to face. So they remain stunted.
Haiti is a republic of NGOs because...
I don't have the official number, but they claim that in Haiti alone, there's 10,000 NGOs.
It was a mistake of the lost capacity to produce a rice crop in Haiti to feed those people.
People don't want to be receiving things for free for all of their lives.
I know about countries that developed on trade and innovation and business.
When you do something, you can see the impact on the population.
But it's something that they can look at and say, this is mine. I earned it. It's something that I can choose what to do with it.
Big slab of granite on what we around here used to call the donor-recipient relationship.
Ni hao. Ayubovan. Sabah al-khair. Dobry dzień. Dobry dzień.
On dit salam alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
Mais c'est pas votre pays, c'est mon pays.
À votre avis, quand on arrive dans un nouveau pays, quand on arrive à Paris, est-ce que c'est facile?
Non.
Avec qui tu t'entends bien dans la classe?
Personne, avec moi-même.
Oublie la caméra.
Je n'ai pas vu ma mère pendant 10 ans. C'était difficile. Et je suis venue en France pour faire un futur. Je suis venue en France pour devenir une femme libre.
Matin como tu se zoreti yasna.
Pourquoi Kessa critiquerait tes cheveux crépus alors qu'elle a aussi des cheveux crépus?
Il y a plein de gens qui parlent de la classe d'accueil, mais qui est pas très gentil, tu vois. C'est comme si nous, on était des pauvres, eux, des stars. Mais on sait pas qu'on va partir en classe ordinaire. Peut-être toi, tu sais dire bien, mais moi, je sais pas. C'est pas grave. Je parle français avec l'accent anglais. Tu as vu?
Vous avez vu?
Vous avez vu?
Tu as obtenu les compliments du conseil de classe. On pense quand même qu'il faut que tu restes encore un peu en classe d'accueil. J'étais très très heureuse de travailler avec vous. Chimie.
We communicate who we are through clothing. It is fundamentally a part of what we wish to communicate about ourselves.
Well, state media in Bangladesh say an 8-story building has collapsed near the capital of Dhaka.
Hundreds are dead. Hundreds more might still be buried alive after officials in Bangladesh say factory owners ignored an order to evacuate.
Garment workers in Bangladesh paying the price for cheap clothing.
With 4 suits for the price of a modest dinner, I can feel good about throwing them away when I'm done.
এটা তৈরি করি কত কষ্ট করে আমরা এখানে এটা চাকরি করে এটা তৈরি করে বাংলাদেশে পারে এটা অবশ্যই তারা জানে না তারা শুধু পায় আর পরে কিন্তু এটা আমি মনে করি যে আমাদের রক্ত দিয়ে এটা তৈরি হয় আমরা চাই না যে আমি চাই না যে বাইরের লোকও এরকম আমাদের রক্তের
I've kept my grip so tight.
We are hopeful that we can encourage our customers to join us in really questioning consumption.
For me, a way bigger challenge and excitement is actually looking at my industry and saying, you know what, I'm going to try and do it in a way that is not as harmful to the planet.
Money is a means, and people should be accountable for how it's used.
I'm sure that we will see a significant change over the next 10 years.
What do you want out of life?
I don't know. To be happy?
To be happy.
I want the American dream. I want to be happy.
The professor said to me, you can never measure happiness. Now, why they thought you could measure depression, which they were all doing, but you couldn't measure happiness, I'm not sure.
This is a paradise to me. That's why I love it so much. And then you don't know what you're gonna see.
When I was run over by a truck, my whole life changed.
There is a great deal you can do on a regular basis to become happier.
心上这东西放在家里是占位置啊！
那什么东西呀？干嘛骂呀？干嘛不骂？
除非拿东西来换，我跟你们换。可是我不想要吉他换木马，木马要换吉他。啊？台灯换台灯。是啊，我们家台灯有灯泡。
如果香皂不好换，那我每一块香皂再附上一个故事。
倒是蛮想听的啊。
我也想听。
这些东西就是他看世界的窗口。他没有出过国，他选择跟别人交换东西，是为了知道更多不属于他的故事。
你说的没错，跟别人换东西，听到了很多本来不属于自己的故事。可是听多了，也会希望有一天自己有故事可以跟人家换啊。
And not just any material. The idea I have for my next series is to work with garbage. My experience with mixing art with social projects is that that's the main thing. It's just like taking people away for, even if it's for a few minutes, away from where they are. And it's like this whole room. Look at this. This is by far the worst I've seen.
Porque ele é aquele negócio, né? Eu não quero que meu filho seja catador.
Acho que não vai ter hora que eu nunca fui desistir, mano. Tá? Que dá vontade de desistir de tudo aqui dentro já.
Mas olha só, Vicky, né, Vicky? Isso não é futuro.
I don't think if I was a catador in Jardim Gramacho and somebody said to me, listen, do you want to come do this thing, work 2 weeks in this artist studio making a portrait of yourself. Oh, and by the way, we may take you to a foreign country. But at the end of all of this, we'll be back here collecting garbage. Would you like to come? I know that I would say yes.
Eu não me via mais. Não estou me vendo mais naquele livro. Eu não quero ir pro lixo, não.
O momento onde uma coisa se transforma em outra é o momento mais bonito. E aquele momento é um momento mágico mesmo.
Caramba, aqui é que nem eu fosse popstar, eu.
We're gonna change that.
Big News ゴミアートの奇跡。
He was started to be called names. You are not Japanese, you are Egojin.
毎日喧嘩を打たれてました。
どこにいても目立つし、みんな不自然に見るから、もっと自然に扱ってくれよって。すぐそこの隣のやつに話しかけてるみたいな、俺にも話しかけてくれよと思うわけ。
自分が日本人で信じきってたから、居場所がなくなった感じ。
When you're younger, you don't want to be different. You want to be like everybody else.
日本自体にあまり繋がってる気がしてなかった。
I feel like Japan is changing. Every day you see all these little half Japanese children running around.
自分と同じような背景の人が実はいっぱいいるんだってことに気づいて出会いたいなと思った。
He realized that he didn't have to try to become someone that everybody else expects him to be.
どこにいても偏見や差別もあるし、人間としてちゃんと人を見れる人間とつながっていけばいいんだと思った。
違うことを嫌うのではなくて、受け入れて学んでいくことによって日本の未来がすごい明るくなるんじゃないかなと思います。
の力がこりこってまことの大はのみよがなりなった宇宙の無限の力がこりこってまことの大はのみよがなりなった宇宙の無限の力がこりこってまことの大は
3.11 の後このままではない未来をどうやって作っていけるかっていう時に何かをしていく必要があるっていう形で、いろんな人たちがすごくコミュニティに集まっていろんなことをやろうっていうふうにしてったのね。
みんな今アクション、行動、実践、プラクティスっていうのをすごくテーマにしてると思う。
今俺がやるかどうかの話でしかないから俺はやろうと思ってる。
全ての人間が地球が大事なお家なんだって、そのためにこの社会を変えようと思ったらこの世界を一瞬で変えることができると思ってる。
みんなにハートがあるし、みんなどこか夢があるから、そこを思い出しながらそこを生きていく。
一人一人が変われば本当に社会は変わると思うんで、
だからもう人類は幼稚園時代終わり、そろそろ小学生ぐらいにならなきゃいけないから、もう血を流さない革命できるでしょ。みんなできるかな
In July 1998, I decided to make a film about peace. Then I realized there was no day of peace. That was it. I was going to try to establish the first ever peace day. A day of ceasefire and non-violence. A day for everyone to become involved in the peace process. I found out a day of peace had actually been established by the United Nations in 1981. But why hadn't I heard of it? Well, it was supposed to fall on the third Tuesday in September, but rarely did, and it didn't even ask anyone to stop fighting. That's why I hadn't heard of it. I had to go to the United Nations. I wrote to Sir Kieran Prendergast in Political Affairs. I wanted to tell him my idea of creating a day of ceasefire and non-violence with a fixed calendar date. He invited me to New York. I couldn't believe it. I borrowed my mate's suit, my granddad's tie, and got a free ticket from British Airways.
There has never been a day in the history of humankind where the global community hasn't killed each other.
We are human beings. We have the responsibility to show right path. So I fully support.
I think it's a great idea. Any moment, whether it's a day or a week, that we can give the combatants to pause, to think, and reflect on what they are doing to their own people and to the environment will be a great achievement, and I would support it 100%.
My suggested date was the 21st of September. It was my granddad's favourite number. He'd been a prisoner of war. He saw the bomb go off at Nagasaki. It poisoned his blood.
Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start.
Mr. President, the United Kingdom and Costa Rican governments have now joined together to strengthen and reinvigorate what was originally brought to our attention by a UK-based organisation, Peace One Day.
Esta resolución será adoptada con el firme respaldo de todos los Estados Unidos.
International Day of Peace be observed as a global ceasefire day. Suggests that this day be fixed as the 21st of September.
May I take it that the Assembly decides to adopt draft resolution? It is so decided.
You know those things that you have in court that you whack? You whack one of them.
4 days later, Secretary General Kofi Annan was going to announce to the world's press the formation of Peace Day. It was the morning of September the 11th, 2001.
It looks as if two planes have hit the World Trade Center, and Kofi Annan is just about to ring the peace bell, and there could well have been a terrorist attack, you know, in New York.
For love in this neighborhood, no water can cool this fire. Only the Lord can save us. I cry for peace in this neighborhood.
On our tiny blue world, something almost unbelievable is happening. Our massive 7.1 billion and still expanding population is altering an entire planet, putting many life forms, including our own species, in danger. Once covered in tropical forests, Costa Rica was ecologically strip-mined until the 1980s. Forest was considered valueless. Coffee and banana plantations, forestry and ranching took their toll. Resort-style tourism added to the devastation. By covering the coastlines with hotels, golf courses, condos, and homes. By the late 1970s, forested land comprised just 20% of the country. But in a remote southwestern peninsula of Costa Rica, a very unique and positive story is unfolding. To bring back the strength and beauty of the forest, where man and beast coexist in a small little corner of our globe. It is a story of success and challenges. It is a story with threats and opportunities. But most of all, it is a love story with lessons for the world at large.
In 1970, when we started, we had nothing. I can happily say that we changed the course of a nation.
It is that talking about the whole ecosystem, the Ost Peninsula is one of the last portion of very humid rainforest of the whole Central America.
If we tear down the forest and destroy the rainforest so the animals can't be there anymore, the people are not going to come. And we want a green tourist that comes here. So for me, the most important thing is to protect this area from overdevelopment, but there has to be some development, but to make it sustainable.
I definitely think you can do things sustainably and make it work. Have people, come and stay. We can make a living, and we can protect the land.
But I think the important lesson here is that motivation and persistence can change a nation.